Hello everybody, John here. Hope everybody's well on this warm but wet Sunday.
So typical British weather.
Yeah, typical British summer. As you can see probably by the thumbnail and what have you, this is our first game of 10th.
Yep.
So we've got Angel Sanguine versus Krieg.
The best of the best.
Yes, the Angel Sanguine are the best of the best.
No, Krieg are the best of the best.
No.
My shovel says otherwise.
Yeah, your shovel. Yes.
So, quick shout out then, because Wolfgang did such a descriptive comment. I now have a commissar equipped with a power shovel.
What you playing it as? Is it a power sword?
Yeah, basically it's a power sword.
That's cool. Just got the normal captain with plasma and power fist.
See, you can't afford exotic weaponry like a shovel.
Yeah, that's cool. As you can see right now. Right, so on with it. Now we're going to have a look at the armies. We'll start with the best. See the back with the Angel Sanguine. Right, and here we have 850 points of Angel Sanguine. There you go, look at all of them in the red and black glory. We'll start at the back now. I'm here. We have 2 3-man units of irradiators.
In joke, if people have watched the channel long enough.
Yes. We have the Gladiator Reaper with all the bells and whistles on it.
Well, they're all free, aren't they, basically?
Yes.
All weapon upgrades, for the moment, appear to be free.
Yeah, then we have a 3-man team of... I'm just talking about... Did we just...
Aggressors.
Aggressors. Couldn't think of what they were called there. With the bolt storm gauntlets and the head missiles, the crack grenades. Then we have a 5-man unit of heavy bolters. There you go. Then we have 2 5-man squads of intercessors. Or WYSIWYG. And as you're saying, we have the captain. He has power fist.
Where's the
plasma
birthday model, wasn't it?
Yes, birthday model. So that is 850 points of Angel Sanguine. And now we'll go on to the other ones. What do you call them again?
The best of the best. You gotta love a good trench. So, I have 40 points of Krieg. So, the reason the points are low are because that is my entire Krieg army after I've lost a unit due to they're no longer in the rules. So otherwise I would have had more points.
Was that the one with the mole gun?
Yep, cool. That was the one with the mole gun.
No cruelty to animals, we don't shoot moles.
Yep. So, I have a command squad which have a Vox, a medic, a regimental standard, melter gun, and they have not drill commander, the other enhancement, because the one behind has drill commander. As they have a heavy weapon, it made more sense. No, they have drill commander. Basically, I've got 2 enhancements. I now can't remember which way round they are. So they have a sniper, a bolter, regimental standard, and las cannon. I have 2 commissars, both with power weapons, one with a shovel. The sanctioned psyker. 4 units of infantry, which have the Vox, the medic, which is not on the app, but it is on the data cards. So I'm playing it with the medic because as of this morning, downloading the data cards off the GW site, the medic is still on their data card.
So therefore we're playing it.
So I'm playing it.
Yes.
So I have 2 units with grenade launchers and 2 units with flamer. And basically, they're sat in a trench, they're charging across no man's land. I then have a unit of Ogryns, which I've finished. So, look at them. Hopefully they don't die first turn.
Filth up, human filth.
I have 2 heavy weapon squads. So the first squad is all heavy bolters, and the second squad is missile launchers, because I've been slowly working and converting Krieg to have different weapon options. And then my 2 bombast field guns, and that's my entire army. So
Yeah, so it's good. It works out about 840,
Yeah, it's about 840.
So just 850 because it looks better on the
So,
thing.
yeah.
And we don't get silly comments, oh, you can't play that many points. You've
Well,
got to
that's
play.
all the points we can play because that's all the points I've got.
I've got more. I've got a few more points in Angel Sanguine somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah, just ignore the free shelves over there.
Yes, and the space that's in the bedroom and stuff like that.
So, yeah, so we're going to be playing the Leviathan mission deck. So, we might as well draw cards on camera.
If you want, yeah, we do it now.
So,
What's this one? We don't know because we can't.
I can't remember what the symbols were. That's deployment.
Deployment,
So, we've got Dawn of War.
take
Take
and
and
hold. What's this? This is the secondary.
That's the mission rules.
mission rules. Select.
Oh, secret intel.
Secret intel.
So, we'll have a read of it all, set it all up, and
Rewrite back after deployment and then all the good stuff. And we're back after setup, as you can see. A lot of Krieg. over
Yeah.
there. There's not so many Angel Sanguine here. As you can see, there you go, a bit closer in. There you go. I've got from this side for me, I've got the heavy intercessors, the irradiators or eradicators, 5-man troop of intercessors with the captain. He's joined that because of leader. He can join a unit, this, that, and the other. We'll work that out when we come to when I even think about it. Because we will get things wrong.
Oh, we will. It's our first game of 10. We're
Yes.
going to be in and out the rule book like no tomorrow.
Yes. And in the middle, we have the aggressors, ready to march up the field and kill stuff if they don't get shot off the field first. Then here, we have the Gladiator Reaper, ready to move up. Then there you go, we have another 3 eliminators, eradicators, no eliminators, and another 5-man unit of intercessors. So, over to see what Sean's done and where he's put his.
So, on my flank, I've put 10 Krieg infantry with Sanctioned Primaris Psyche. I was going to call him Sanctioned for a moment. That's the old Psyche. Sorry, Primaris Psyche. Then I've got 10 Krieg with a Commissar and a Command Squad. The Command Squad has leader, so correct me if I've got this wrong. Even while he's got his Command Squad, he can still join a unit.
Yes.
Unless I've read it wrong.
I think, because that's the same thing as leader as what I've got. I think.
His enhancement is Drill Commander, so it affects the unit he's joined. So I assume that's the entire Command Squad can join them. Correct me if I've got it wrong.
Yeah.
And then I've got Ogrins behind them. Then in the middle, I've put most of my heavy weapons
Yes.
and Krieg. And then on this flank, I have 10 Krieg with a Commissar, and then the 2 field guns because they're in direct fire. So I don't need line of sight for them.
Yeah, but you still it's tough though, isn't it? Because
Yeah, but they stay still, they get +1 to hit. But if they fire and don't have line of sight, I'm at -1 to hit, so I'm hitting on 5s.
so the back to be they went to 4s,
Went to 4s, back to 5s.
back to 5s. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, so we've rolled off. Sean got first go, so he's gone first, and you're defender.
Yep.
I'm attacker. So it's the same. It's these decks here. It's the same cards,
Yeah.
just different colours, basically.
So
So we'll explain. We'll go through them.
I'm going tactical.
So we're both going to go tactical. We should draw 2 cards,
Yeah.
basically. So we'll do
But
that.
because of
next-
secret intel,
Yes.
we can draw. Move. You can draw 1 additional, but then you discard 1. So basically, you can draw 3.
3 and discard
But
one.
you're back down to 2 regardless.
Yeah. So do you want to draw your
So-
cards now before?
Yeah, draw me cards.
Julie,
now.
oh, come round here.
Capture enemy outpost, as if that's going to happen turn 1. Extended battle lines, and overwhelming force. So I'm going to discard capture enemy outpost and just keep them 2.
You're keeping them too.
Yeah.
That's all right. So because it's your command phase, we both get ACP.
Yeah, we both get 1 CP.
It's better
So,
Sean's army from
I've got a lot of guard orders to do because all my orders are done in the command phase, and I can issue 5 orders at the moment. So I have lots to do in the command phase.
Oh, so we're right back after command and all these. Command and movement for
Yep.
Craig. What do you call it? Craig. Because I'm thinking Death Guard. I think because we play so much 30k here.
Yeah.
So it's right back after command and movement for Craig. Turn 1. And we're back after movement for Craig.
So, the command phase,
Command phase.
my orders, they issue duty and honour, both commissars, to their own units. So I get better leadership and +1 objective controlled. So each model counts as an extra.
Yes.
So instead of all 1, they're all 2. He issued take aim to the missile launchers and to the field guns. And then he issued move to
this unit.
that unit. So they've basically legged it to go and get that.
Yes. So this is now, it's going to be devastating because all his stuff here is going into this unit.
Well,
For
the
his-
heavy bolters are going into there, and the las cannon, because they can't see the tank. The missile launchers are going into the tank, and the field guns are going into the tank if it's not dead.
Which it will be. Because
So-
my dice rolling, as you know, on the channel, is absolutely abysmal.
Well,
So-
we both have abysmal dice rolling.
Oh, yes.
So my Psyche is just in range of the radiators.
Yes.
So we will try doing the focused witchfire psychic maelstrom.
How many dice is it?
D6 plus 3 attacks.
D6 plus 3.
So I get 7. So this is devastating. Hits on freeze. So devastating, however, is rolled separate after your roll.
Now you got a 1 there. Does that count?
No, because hazardous you do.
Oh, right.
So because it's hazardous, I roll separate after you roll the attack. It's no
Right.
longer on your roll. However, devastating wounds, that's 8 mortal wounds.
8.
Yeah, because they're all 6s and it's 2 damage apiece, which become mortal. So it does 8 mortal wounds.
That's the 1 squad right down.
And I don't kill myself because the hazardous roll after.
No, sorry, the one's on 1 wound. Because they've only got
They've
2.
got 3 each.
That's 9. You only got 8,
That's
didn't
9,
you?
yeah, so I only got 8. So 1's left on 1 wound. Right, the sanction psych is evil. I've decided already. So my missile launchers.
That's them ones there.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot at this
The
power.
tank.
The tank.
Yeah, the missile launchers are at
Oh,
the
the
tank.
missile launcher. Yeah, that's right.
So we're doing crack missiles.
So we'll be hitching on.
Because I stayed still,
Yes.
I get Born Soldier, so they become lethal. Because they're heavy, I get +1, and because I take aim, I get +1.
So you're hitting on
So I'm hitting on freeze.
3s.
So I have 3 shots hitting on freeze. So 2 hits. They are strength 9. What's the toughness of your tank?
Oh, bloody hell. Will you ride back in
Because they've
this?
changed toughnesses
Yeah.
and strengths.
Right. Hit twice, it's toughness 10.
So, because strength 9, I'm winning on 5s. So
Like.
no wounds.
That's good. Enough
Um,
time.
right. Then the heavy bolters.
You're going to shoot into these intercessors?
So the heavy weapon team. I want to say they have 4 shots, but that's 30k.
Yeah,
These
okay.
have 3 shots with sustained hits.
What does that mean?
So sustained hits, basically for every 6 hits, scores an additional hit.
That's right, so just. I mean,
So I would get 2 extra hits, which would be them 2.
you've rolled too many dice. You've rolled 8 dice, not 6. You only get 3 shots.
I get
with
9
that.
shots, there's 3.
Oh, there's
So I get
3 of
9
them.
shots. So
So,
hitting on 4s.
right.
So I've got 2 additional hits. However, because of Born Soldier and makes them lethal, does that mean the 6s then cause the 2 extra hits to be automatic wounds or not?
I don't
It-
think.
it needs to be clarified.
I don't know.
Because when I was reading into it, it doesn't clarify.
No, it
So
doesn't. So just.
I'm going to roll for them to wound,
Yeah.
Because to me it seems stupid that it would,
Yeah.
but it doesn't actually clarify. So if anyone knows for certain, feel free to let us know.
Yes.
So they auto wound,
So that's 2 wounds.
and then the 4 hits. These are strength 5. I assume you're still toughness 4.
Toughness 4 or 5, I can't remember.
So 2 more wounds. So that's 4 wounds at -1.
4 wounds at -1.
Yeah.
So that's 4 forks.
And then 2 damage apiece.
Kill 2. They're dead. So you can do your big guns now.
So the last cannon,
Oh, the last cannon.
into that squad, and the sniper rifle. So the last cannon hitting it's a hit, which causes 2 hits. So that's 2 wounds with the last cannon at -3.
So 2 hits,
Yeah.
2 dead. Do I get a cover save, do you reckon?
Well, that would give you +1 to your save, but because of the -3 for the last cannon, it's still a fail. It's still
Yeah.
5s.
So
However, the damage is d6 +1, so that's 2 more dead.
I'm getting caught up here.
Yeah.
Getting struggled up here.
So then the sniper rifle gets 1 shot, which misses because it's a 4 up. So that's that unit done. Right, so the bombast field guns.
That's those big ones over there.
Yeah.
We're going to be shooting at the tank, obviously, you said.
Yeah, because I kind of failed to do anything to it. I'm going to shoot it with them. So, because it's indirect fire, it's -1 to hit. But I stayed still, so I get +1 to hit. So, I'm hitting the 5s. Take aim gives me +1.
So we're hitting on
So I'm
4s.
hitting on 4s. So I can spend my CP for bombardiers, so I get +1 to indirect fire weapons, so I hit on 3s. Because I basically...
So I might as well just take it away because you're going to kill it. Because my dice roll
one
is
of my
big.
few stratagems gives them +1 to hit. So they get d6 shots each. So I get 11 shots. 2, 4, 6, 11. So this has sustained hits, lethal hits, stupidness. So so that's an auto wound, but it would generate an extra hit, and that's a lot of 2s in there. So that would be a miss, but because of sustained hits, it's a hit. So that's an auto wound. Strength 7, so 5s to wound. So that's 6 wounds at -1. So 6 free ups.
This is where this tank goes. Boom!
Shouldn't do.
I couldn't have many ones it's got.
So 2 go through, so it takes 4 damage, because it's 2 damage each.
Put that there. So we'll do the rest everything off, or the rest all the small arms.
Yeah, do all the small arms.
So you're going to finish the rest of my army off camera.
What, with las cannon? Las guns. God. You got me calling them all las cannons now.
Yeah. Right. Back in a minute. Right. That's all the small arms done. You didn't. You took a guardsman going look at shot with the lads.
So all that flashlight fire, and all it did was take a wound off a tank.
Yes. Took a wound off the tank. But I'm thinking, oh, he's only got this, but it's bottom back. It's not. There's no brackets, is there? Just
No, there's just a wounded stat line. So if it's between 1 to 4 wounds, it's -1 to hit.
yeah, but it's not. He's on
Simple as
7.
that.
So what do we do with this fella then?
So battle shock is done at the end of the command phase. So
What my command phase?
Yeah.
Your command phase.
your command phase. So for now, he's still there. Then in your command phase, he has to roll the battle shock test, which will be at leadership 6.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Right, so we're right back after Angel Sanguine Command and movement, turn 1.
Turn 1 for those suckers.
Angel Sanguine.
That's the one.
So I'm going to draw my cards because you draw 3, isn't it? Then
Yeah, you draw 3 and discard one. So you
Good.
can tell.
Deploy teleport homer. Bring it down. What's that?
So, cleanse.
Yeah.
However, bring it down. I don't have a monster or vehicle,
Yeah.
so you can't actually do that one because I have nothing with over 10 wounds.
So I'll have to
So
try
you
that
might as well
one.
discard that
Discard that
one because you get no chance.
Yeah. So, put that if you hold it that way.
So, then deploy teleport homers works completely different now, depending where you deploy it.
So, what unit can deploy teleport homers?
Basically, in your shooting phase, select a unit from your army that is not battle shocked. So basically, instead of shooting, it can deploy a teleport homer. Opponent's deployment zone, or 6 inches of the centre of the battlefield.
Nobody can then.
So nobody can this turn then.
That's nothing. That's
And then cleanse.
just kill everything. Yes.
No, it's basically you've got to cleanse an objective. I'll have to read that off camera. There's a lot of
cleansing to do.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, do movement.
Battle shock.
Battle
Command
shock.
phase.
Those two field. Those field.
Yeah. So
For some reason, it used to be you roll under.
yeah, but
So
then
I
leadership
rolled
6.
I rolled it, and it was like, yes.
A 5 and a 4, which unfortunately leadership 6. That's now a fail.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, oh. And then he failed because he's a tosser.
However, reading battle shock, you don't lose models now.
No, you don't.
just suffer negatives.
So I can't control their objective.
No.
And there's some other bits and pieces you can't do, but apart from that. So let's do some shooting. Oh yeah, sorry, movement. He's moved, I thought I'd just gone through that.
No.
He's just moved up to there. They've moved round and they've jumped over from there to there. Basically just, I've left them,
Bimble forward.
Bimble forward. These eradicators here, I've left them there because I left them there. They just stay still because he's useless. And they stay still because he's useless. But he still gets 2 shots.
He still gets to fire,
Yes.
but no negatives from what I can find.
No.
So
They stay still because they're heavy, but they can just drill into them anywhere. And for my oath of moment is them. That's re-rolling hits and wound rolls and all that other nice stuff on that.
poor commissar.
Poor commissar. Right. That's my command and movement phase. So we'll do some shooting. We'll start. We're going to do this fella
So
and the tank on camera and everything off camera because then it's working out.
it's just a few stray shots and
Yeah.
that. Unit
So
there.
his 2 shots are going to go into them.
Cool.
So we'll be hitting on 3s, won't he?
Yeah. His battle shock. So yeah, he went
Pew pew. Exactly.
fear me.
So his 12 shots are going to go into them.
So you get to re-roll to hit, but you're twin linked anyway, so you'd get.
Yeah,
So,
but the heavy stubbers and the Icarus
Right.
rocket pods and all that, the twin heavy bolters and whatever. All
so oath of moment, you get to re-roll everything.
yeah, so I've got the page here. So what are you?
Toughness 3.
So I'm hitting you on 3s, isn't it?
You're hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Re-rolls.
The 3 rolls. Which I need. Well, 3 of them.
Yep. So 11 hits.
11.
What strength is it?
This is the main one. It's 12. 6.
So 2's to wound, because I'm toughness 3. And you're double my toughness. Rerolling ones, so it's 11 wounds. AP.
AP 0.
It's got no AP.
Got no AP. Twin heavy onslaught Gatling cannon.
No longer has any AP.
No longer has any AP. Because twin linked, isn't it? They've given it twin
I
linked.
suppose, yeah. So that's 4 ups because of cover then.
Yeah.
So I've failed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dead so far.
5 dead. So now we have the 10 miss ballers. So that's 8 shots. Because there's 2 of them. These on twin linked. No. Did I get any
So,
6s? Yeah, I did. I tell you, this has got devastating wounds.
The main weapon.
Yeah.
Right.
Never mind. So I'm doing 10 miss ballers. So that's 8 shots. Then 4. It'd be 1. So I'm hitting you on
Freeze.
3 again.
Rerolling.
Reroll because of oath.
Just as well.
Yeah.
And then strength of it.
So 4.
So freeze to wound. Rerolling. Has this got any AP?
AP -1.
So this is 5s. That's another 3 dead. So I've now lost 5, 6, 7, 8.
So now it's the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. Rapid Fire 3. They're in half range. It's half range, isn't it now? For Rapid Fire.
Yeah, rapid fire is half range. So
Yes, they are.
yeah, cool.
So that's 6 then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rapid Fire 3, is that an extra 3 or just...
If it says rapid fire 3, it gets 3 additional shots.
Right, so that's 6 shots.
So whatever its normal attacks are, plus
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
6 shots.
it'd be hitting on 3s again.
Yeah, I'm staying with the 3s.
So it'll hit.
This hasn't got just Rapid Fire.
So freeze to wound. So 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Any AP?
No.
So 4 ups.
Oh, I saved.
Failed 1.
Failed 1, did you?
So I'm down to 1.
1 more.
1 and the commissar left in the unit.
One of the commissar from the unit there. Cool. So English rocket pod. So D3.
Yeah.
For 1.
1. Hitting on freeze. 20. Well, over the moment, still miss.
Still misses. So that's, we'll do the rest off camera. Because there's just loads of shots to work out. And we'll be coming straight back to work out what's going on next. Pause.
So the roundup, devastating.
It's not, it was crap.
5 dead from there. 9 dead from there. Murdered brutally.
Murdered brutally, my arse.
Poor commissar.
Yeah, killed them. Because they had the author moment on them, didn't they?
Yeah.
So I re-rolled everything.
So, go on.
So then, I still see 3 shots. It's 3 shots each, so that was 9 shots.
Yeah.
Because the twin linked them, didn't they?
Yeah, they've twin linked them, basically.
So, and so I took all them 9 shots, twin linked, a few couple of them, into them, and with their then the little rocket launchers on the heads, wiped out 9 of them. They shot and wiped out how many in there?
5.
5. Killed 5 of them off there. Yeah.
But
So
it's
that was
pretty,
20 points.
I don't care about my losses.
Exactly. So all your heavy weapons, which is going to cause devastation in the next round.
Yeah.
Basically, so I'm just trying to say this. I don't know what to say because it was good, but it was underwhelming because everything they've taken shots off.
Yeah, but it's basically you're having to relearn.
Yes, even though I didn't even learn ninth because of
Yeah,
mental
but
health shit. This is
no, it's relearning a new game. So we can't keep going like these should have done this. It's entirely new.
oh yeah. It's like these have got assault or heavy. The intercessors, no main intercessors, assault or heavy. It's like what? Took us 5 minutes to work that out,
Yeah,
didn't it?
yeah, it did.
Then that's, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And you think, well, never mind. Right, anyway. So that was Angel Sanguine, turn 1. We were back after Krieg, command and movement, turn
So
2.
before I pause the camera,
Yes.
Death Corps Krieg Med Pack. This is downloaded off the website 5 minutes ago. So anyone who wishes to complain, I've just downloaded this, and it says the medic is there, even though he's not on the app. So, as this is the data card I've just downloaded, I am sticking with what's off the GW website, so I get D3 back for having a medic. Just to specify. So, my cards are Cleanse and Storm Hostile Objective. So, I decided to bin Storm Hostile Objective and keep Cleanse.
Yes, that's a good one.
Then, my orders, I did take aim on them.
You're doing the basic the same as last time.
Take
isn't
aim on
it?
that, similar, yeah.
Does that mean
I did move on that unit to move them closer. And I've got one less officer. No, I haven't.
you haven't?
You're one less commissar, so I couldn't do duty and honour. So that commissar did duty and honour onto them.
Don't forget your D3.
So the medics brought 3 back. They failed their battle shock test, and the commissar shot one in the face.
How does that? Be brave, bang. See what happens?
So the medic goes, yeah, and the commissar goes, blow your head off. And then the medic's yelling all sorts of language at the commissar.
Yeah, all sorts of gas mask noises.
Yeah, basically intense gas mask noises.
You've done the same over there. You brought 3 back.
Yeah, I brought 3 back. However, it puts them over half strength, so they don't need a battle shock test. But I'm treating it as they still need to take the battle shock test because Necrons do the will be back after battle shock, whereas this medic says at the start of the command phase. So I'm playing it, to me, they needed a battle shock test, so they still needed one even for the medic.
You're playing the
I'm playing it the nice way.
So, but the thing is, these ones here, you've done all the
Weirdness.
wait, it's basically the same as before, but different, isn't it? That's what I was trying to say to you before.
Yeah. So, what, them?
Yes.
Yeah, they have take aim on them, so they've still got all their weirdness from before. I've just not put the stratagem on them yet.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, the stratagem.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I've got another stratagem, so I want to save my CP to play a different stratagem.
Well, I'm playing a stratagem right now.
Oh, CP hoarder spending CP.
Yes, I'm going to Overwatch with them against them, basically.
So, 6s.
6s.
3.
3.
3's to wound, but it's
Twin
rolling to wound. AP -1 because they're not the closest target, so it's not AP -1 actually.
They are the closest target.
No, they're closer. That's a separate unit.
I can't see them, so they are the closest target.
2 die anyway.
2 die anyway. So now I've got 2 Ds.
However, no, because the other medic gives them 6 up feel no pain, so only 1 dies.
Right. So I've got 2 D3 for the crack. Rockets.
So, yeah.
Oops.
So that's 3, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 plus 9.
8 plus 9.
It's blast. It's a blast. You get +1 for every 5 models in the unit. There's 16 models in that unit.
Oh, you're back and get some
I've made it a
dice.
super unit.
Right, I'm back and it's 17 shots. Still crap, so that's
So 4 hits.
4 hits.
3's to wound again. So
2 wounds. These aren't twin linked.
So 2 more die though.
They're not other than ones.
They're not twin linked.
The rockets aren't twin linked. No. Right, anyway, so that's 1 CP down. I've actually spent a CP. It's the first time in 10th. And in ninth. Nearly.
Yeah, nearly most of ninth. Yeah.
Yeah.
CP holiday.
Right, so that was adventurous. Still killed 2. So, what are you doing now then?
I will start with a psychic power on those guys behind that hill.
Why don't you try and kill him?
Because he's going to get las fired to the face. I'm using this psychic witch fire on them.
Yeah.
So it's D6 plus 3. So 9.
9.
One moment.
It is blast. So
I
you
get one extra hit, one extra attack.
yes.
So now these hit on 3s with 6s causing mortal wounds. So all them hit. So that's 4 mortal wounds to start with.
You didn't pick that one
Roll
up.
that. Right.
So what are you hitting on? What are you wound on? Sorry. Does that 6 not cause a mortal wound? Because you've got an extra 6 there.
Ah no, I've got it's 6s to wound cause mortal.
Right. So that's a mortal wound. Then.
That's 2 mortal wounds. And
Right.
that's 4 wounds.
4 wounds at.
AP minus 2. So
So save 2. 2 go through.
yeah, so 2 damage apiece.
Right.
So they've got
3
3
wounds,
wounds each.
3
So that's
wounds.
1 dead and 1 takes 2 wounds for the 2 mortal.
Oh, okay. So not you, because you're the big guns. So 1 dead, 1 takes 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So 1 on 1 wound.
Yeah,
Right.
because we did that wrong first time.
Did we? So could.
So hazardous weapon, I'm fine.
So what do you need on hazardous weapon?
Basically, on a 1, I suffer 3 mortal wounds,
Right.
but it's rolled after. You've done
After
your
you take.
attack.
Oh yeah, because last time you rolled a 1, that's just,
Yeah.
yes, that's right.
So we are slowly gonna get rules right.
Wrong.
Yeah, wrong.
We will be getting rules wrong like normal, so all your nasty comments, you know
Go
what to
ahead,
do.
You know, because
Yeah.
you suck at 10th as well. No, I would say that on camera.
So we'll do it with heavy weapons.
So heavy bolters into them again. So this squad here
9.
into the
Yes.
intercessor and his big. So hitting on 4s. So sustained hits generate extra hits. Born soldier means they auto wound. So that is 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds at minus 1.
6, 7. So this is where the squad dies. Yes. Dead. Captain's left alone.
So,
Captain's by himself there. In cover though. He's in cover.
3 missiles into the top of the tank. The getting cover save.
So basic missiles. Which
There.
one is them ones? Them ones there.
Those lovely chaps there. So hitting on 3s because of take aim and heavy.
So 2,
So 2 hits again. 5's to wound.
1.
1.
1 at.
Minus 2.
He's alright.
Fine again. Fine. I'm gonna stop firing the heavy weapons at that. I don't want to kill it anyway. A las cannon at the aggressors.
Hits.
So sustained.
2.
No, lethal. So it's an auto wound. So 1 at minus 3.
1 at
1 at minus 3.
1 at minus 3. So you got me confused because you picked that and took it away.
Yeah,
I'm like,
because
what?
of certain heavy weapons get sustained hits. So I'm
Right.
confusing myself because I've got that many heavy weapons.
So 1 takes a wound.
So he takes D6 plus 1. So he takes 2 wounds.
2 wounds. So he's down to 1.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the sniper hits
Who are you shooting at?
into the aggressors again because it's the same unit. Doesn't wound. Right. The field guns
Into the tank this time. Again.
into the tank again, yeah. So 8 shots.
Is that... I forgot to ask you this last time. I meant to do it, but I totally forgot. Is that 4 shots each then?
No, it's D6 shots each. So one's got 6 and one's got 2.
Right.
So hitting on 3s. Sustained hits because they're under orders. Lethal hits, so that's an auto wound. And then 2 more wounds, so 3 wounds at -1.
3 wounds at -1.
Yeah.
What's these each?
2 damage each. So that's 6 more damage.
She's down to 1 wound.
Lovely.
Not really. Yeah. Down to 1 wound. There you go. Is that it?
Yeah, that's
For
it.
your heavy weapons, we do everything else off camera.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back in a bit after all the small arms will round up. Right, that for you is just a split second. For us it was an hour nearly. It wasn't really.
Not that much.
Not that
Not
much.
that bad.
Right, so though these ones here, with their las cannons, flashlights and what have you, killed him. He was killed by them over there. Or they shot at these and didn't do anything. These lads here are doing an action. Not an action, it's cleanse.
It is an action.
But it's cleanse on this one of you.
Yeah.
So that's, they didn't shoot. Ogrons are out of range to shoot at anything because they're
They're
daft.
basically short range. So
Yeah, they're daft.
I should really advance shit. You know, because like to get them in range faster, I really should advance them. But
Yeah, but never mind.
trying to think of all the rules and everything because first game, so
Yeah.
we're in and out the rule book. So you know, so I score 3 victory points for cleanse.
When does that come into effect? The next
at
turn?
the end of my turn now, basically.
Oh, right, so it comes at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
I've now got 8
And I haven't,
secondary victory points
and I've got absolutely none for anything.
at the moment. Yeah.
I won't get anything anyway because I cannot give anything up to you with the different things. I might
So-
get that one there, but
If it keeps looking like this, turn 3, you might be eyeing up that gambit, huh?
I doubt it.
That we were both sort of deciding they were a bit
Yeah.
crap.
It's just the way you play, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, like I say,
It's getting used to them because the strategy, there's not that many stratagems and this, that. Anyway, we're battling on. We'll be right back after turn 2 for Angel Sanguine. And we're back for turn 2 of Angel Sanguine. I'll do my cards. So, I got rid of, can't remember what that one was. Tell you because I put it at the bottom. Deport, who's going to be deported? Deploy teleport homers. And I'll do assassination. And that it engage all fronts. So I'm getting rid of that, engaging all fronts. And I'm keeping cleanse because on movement I move them up to there and they're cleansing that. In assassination, it's going to be assassination. So I'm going to
So yeah, guess what got Oath of Moment whacked on them?
was this here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So movement, he stayed still because they moved around because they're cleansing that. And I thought, oh, I'll move that up there, but then it's
Because it's got 1 wound left, I threatened to overwatch it just to
Yes.
try and get that 1 wound.
And I
So
said
he
no.
decided no.
stay out of range because, and it's not 30k where you don't have to be.
Yeah, it doesn't have firing arcs, it can just fire everything that way.
Fine. So they've moved from back of there to there. So they're going to be shooting at them. They're going to be shooting at them. Captain's just bimbled round from there to there. He's going to take a pot shot at your Ogrons. I don't know about them yet. They might fire into them or they might still fire into them. Haven't decided.
Ouch time.
Are we time? Yes. So we'll do, that's my movement. I've gotten a command point back. Have you getting your command point?
Yeah, I've done mine.
You've done
So I'm
yours.
on 3.
So that is my command and movement. Shooting, so we'll do that and them on camera, then everything else can be done off.
Yeah, there's other stray shots, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got 12
So-
shots, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on threes.
Hitting on 3s,
Hit on threes, because of Oath of Moment.
get rerolls.
Everything.
Twos to wound because I'm only putting 3. So re-rolling ones.
Because of both the moment and twin links.
Yep.
Everything.
So that's 12, yeah.
12, yes. We'll get the AP. It's just no
hold
AP.
You said it's no AP, but devastating wounds.
Yes, it is, yes.
So that's 3 mortal wounds then. So that's 3 dead. And then I need 9 armor saves.
Yes. I'm going to do it there.
So, 5 more die, but feel no pain. The command medic, so 3 die.
3 die. And I'm getting it on.
So, that's the 10-man unit. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Who's left alive? Him. Right. So it's not the entire unit dead yet. No. You got 1 more to kill before I can do that.
What? Before what? Oh, you mean reserves?
Yeah. Before I do reinforcement strategy.
You're not looking for.
Basically, as soon
When do you get them next turn, or?
I get them next turn, and they come on from my board edge.
Right.
From reserve. So I get a unit.
I'm just looking because I for some reason I took it off what I was looking at for all the.
Oh, the Gladiator.
Yeah, Gladiator Reaper. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. So Tempest Ball is going down now with the 8 shots.
So 3. No, it's force. Duh.
Force.
You're in your -1 to hit because you're in your.
Oh yeah.
1 wound left.
Force. No, maybe it's twiddling.
So it's 4s with rerolls to hit anyway. We will get rules.
Yes, we will. So now it's 3s.
Yeah. Now it's 3s to wound.
They're devastating. No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Not this one. They're not. But it's still 6
saves.
These are -1.
Right, so the sergeant first
Dead.
is feel no pain.
Dead.
So he's dead. That leaves 5 left. So 2 on the commissar because he's got 5 up in bun.
Dead.
So feel no pain.
Dead.
No, he's got 3 wounds. He's got 2 wounds left.
Oh, he's got 3 wounds.
Yeah. So I should have rolled 3.
Yes.
So he's fine, and then the last one, feel no pain. So he's taken 2 wounds. So the commissar is down to 1 wound.
Right. And then one's dead. Oh, right.
So you need to cause 1 more wound to get assassination.
Yes, we'll probably.
And I've used 2 CP for reinforcements, so that 10-man unit's coming back.
Yeah, cool. So Iron Hail, Heavy Stubber.
So it's not in rapid fire.
It's not.
So it's only 3 shots.
Yes.
So 4s. And then 3s.
And this is a page 0.
So 5 up, in one on the commissar. Feel no
And
pain.
he's dead.
He's dead.
So that's
And
assassinate.
1 from the command squad, because I should have rolled them 1 at a time. But
So that's
yeah, so you've got assassination.
That's assassinate, that's alright, yeah. Icarus Rocket Pod. So that's D3
Yep.
for 3.
Cool. So 4s.
Reroll. Doesn't do anything else. Or hit.
What strength is it?
Strength is 8.
So 2s.
This AP 1.
So
3 at AP 1.
6s, followed by 6s, 2 more dead.
That's him shot his lot. Sounded rude, that, didn't it? Yeah, I've done the big one. I've done the Tempest Boulders. I've done the Iron Hail, Heavy Stubber. I've done that. Yes, that's him. So now you're right about having the thing. You don't have to run up and down there.
Yeah. Well, if we'd had the
it's kind of boring just looking at it. Something, you know what I mean?
oh, yeah. So if we'd had the data cards,
Thanks,
the index
GW.
cards, you know, because GW can't even get stuff delivered on time. Because I got an email saying, "Oh, it'd be up to a week late." Fine.
6.
We should have had the data cards yesterday, and we would have had them rather than on and off of the phone all the time.
Yeah. So Hitting it on 3s.
So they're 9 shots into the same unit.
Yes.
So the aggressors all hit. All wound.
No. Oh, well, no.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
AP 0 anyway.
Right. So 9, 5 ups. Then needing 6s with a medic. Dead, gone.
That's assassinate,
Nada.
and that's it really. So that my headshots and the rockets, whatever it's called, is gone.
Gone because that unit's gone.
Okay. I did say that. Why am I picking your proxy dice up?
My guard dice.
Yes.
Super awesome guard dice with the super awesome front room gaming dice.
Yeah. So that's assassinate, and that's that one gone.
Right, so are we going to do the other
We're
stray
doing,
shots
yeah,
off
we're doing
camera?
off camera. Yeah.
And a few more Krieg missing.
Yes. They're all dead. I killed 2 of them. Those were absolutely horrendous. My dice roll of fame were absolutely horrendous.
Yes, they were actually.
They were.
And then, same as those eradicators, it was a pretty shit.
It was pretty shit, wasn't it?
Because you only killed 1.
Yeah, they should have wiped that squad out, but there you go.
So they're doing cleanse, so they score you 3 victory points, and you killed a character, so you gain 5. So you gain assassination. So you've gained 8.
So it's 18.
18 at the moment, yeah.
But the way you're playing, sorry, I need a drink here. Sorry about this, people.
But I am scoring 10 more from the primary because I've got this one
Yeah.
and that one, and possibly 5 there, depending on their battle shock test.
It's not just that. The way your dice rolling is with them, you're going to wipe out everything now.
I'm not going to wipe everything out now.
You're not,
I'm going to cause heavy casualties.
You've got to get rid of that.
Yeah, that is going to go. It's
If
got
I-
1 wound left.
If you exactly. If I don't roll a 6, that's brilliant.
For a gambit, is it... we'll have a look at gambit after. Yeah, it's the end of turn 3, you can look at a gambit.
Right, that's Angel Sanguine turn 2. Right back for Krieg turn 3. Right. We're back after commander movement for, I was going to say, custodies.
No, that's because I've been talking about them, because I'm going to bring them out for the next game.
Yeah, cool.
We can do a bigger game then.
Yeah. Right,
So-
now cards.
I drew no prisoners, investigate signals. I discarded that one because it's shit.
Enough.
So I've kept no prisoners. So basically I have to try and kill units to gain victory points.
And these are the ones that's Corn
So
reserves.
they're the reinforcements. They came on
Two
in advance.
2 CP?
Yeah, it was 2 CP. So they've moved on and advanced.
Yeah.
The Ogrins have moved round. They passed their battle shock test. So I did score 15 points for the objectives
Yes, it
for the
is.
primary mission.
They stayed still.
They stayed still. They got 1 back for the medic,
Yes.
and they got 1 back for the medic.
That's right, yes.
And my orders were take aim on the 2 units as per the last 2 rounds.
Yes. So now we'll do the big stuff then. We'll
So-
do everything else off camera.
We'll do the Psyker,
Yeah, we'll do the Saiga.
D6 plus 3. So 5 shots into the unit over there, hitting on 3s. So it's devastating wounds. So 6s on a wound do 4 mortal wounds
So that's
and 1 save at -2.
2 dead.
So that's 3 dead because the 1 mortal wound was. Oh no, yeah.
1 on 1 wound. 2 dead,
Yeah,
1
one
on
on
1
one,
wound.
that's right. Right, then the hazardous roll,
Yes.
I'm fine, because that's a 6.
Yeah.
For a second then I panicked, because I thought, that's a 1, I'm dead, but it's not.
No, that was a 6.
Because hazardous on a character does 3 mortal wounds.
And then if one got 3 wounds.
Yeah. Well, I do anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So
So now we're going to do big guns, because we might as well get rid of this.
yeah. So we'll do the missile launchers into that first.
Which ones are them ones?
These guys.
Yeah.
So hitting on freeze. You know, they've been trying to shoot it all game,
Yeah.
and they've got 2 hits again, and no wounds this time. These missile launchers are a bit pants.
I think they're alright.
Right.
Good lads, good lads.
So the field guns,
Yeah, 2d6.
2d6 shots, 3 shots. Oh dear. So freeze to hit,
2 hits.
2 hits, but sustained hits, so it's still 3
3,
hits. But lethal hits, so that's a wound. So 1 wound at -1.
This could take it out.
It
It
does.
does. Does it blow up? No.
Cool. Right. So, do you want to do the rest of it off camera?
Yeah, we'll do this
I'll
off
have
camera.
to look them up and everything.
Yeah, your guns need to look. You need to look your guns up and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
because they're gonna point blank barrage.
Right. So I can't do anything. My
No.
dice rolling was horrendous. It killed them. I rolled 3s when I needed 4s. Or if I needed a 3, I rolled a 2.
Yeah. So.
Absolutely horrendous, my dice rolling. But we're still learning. It was a good game. Don't get me wrong, it was a good game. But it was just, like I say, we're still learning the rules.
We're still learning. Well, obviously, because that was our first game.
Yeah,
So, and I think, well, just the way the mission went as well.
yeah. I think if you didn't have as many heavies,
If I didn't have as many heavy weapons, yeah, basically, if I had a different army and didn't have like a fire base,
yeah,
that's basically all that is, just a fire base, just throwing heavy weapon fire down range.
and my dice roll had been any better.
And like him being able to go 2 orders for +1 to hit is just, yeah.
Oh no, it's
It turns out to be rather nasty combination.
it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it was a really good game. I always enjoy throwing dice. You know what I mean? But if it had been a bigger game, 2,000 points maybe, I think it might have been different.
It would have been different, for definite.
Yeah,
But unfortunately, like I say, Krieg is slow progress.
I have to get your wolves out as well. Then.
The
Oh, yeah.
wolves, I'll have to dig them out. We'll get my wolves back on the channel. My custodies and everything.
And hopefully I'll have the Tyranids painted.
Oh yeah, the Channel Tyranid army.
Yeah, I'll have that painted up.
So
Well, I'll have most of them trying. Well, let's see how I go.
yeah. So we are also considering doing combat patrol,
Yes.
just to give that a swing, because that looks to me like 40k in 40 minutes style.
Yeah.
So
Faster and
yeah, see how that goes.
Yeah, because we've got a couple of armies that we can use as combat patrols.
Yeah, we've got enough of the units that we can make the combat patrol out of what we've got.
Yeah. Like I said, I can still use me in bigger fists
Yeah,
because you know what I mean. And
just use them as the space marines and stuff. So,
Yeah.
we can easily knock up.
well,
combat
like
patrols.
I was not up a combat patrol, and see we've got friends who have got different armies
Yeah.
who might be willing to say, yeah, use these ones, or you know what I mean. Or come on the channel and have a game. We're always up for that, aren't we?
So,
Right.
mm.
As a round, what do you actually think about 10th?
Well, from what I've seen, I think there's too many weapons that can do mortal wounds, so they're a bit too brutal. But on the whole, I think from the strategy side, I can see what they've tried to do, but I think there's too many things that can do mortal wounds.
That you've got a lot of things to do mortal wounds in your army. I think, and like I say, and when we start reading the rules a bit more, get a bit better into it. It's only been out a week, and you know me, it takes me at least 6 months to get one rule right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think, but I enjoyed it. Like I say, I always enjoy pushing dice around. And I think watching YouTube where people are saying, "Oh, it's broke. This is broke," I think that did taint me a bit.
It's one of them. I'd rather keep playing it and make my own mind.
Oh God, yeah.
Because, well, one thing I do think is broken is I was reading the Custodes, for the Custodes army, and there are some brutal stuff like the Blade Champion being able to do 15 mortal wounds.
This is not Thousand Suns, like you were saying.
Oh, the Thousand Suns army I've seen, which destroyed a Stomper in first turn of the game with over 40 odd mortal wounds, that was just horrendous.
Yeah, but we are continuing with 30k. Don't get me wrong. This will be out before part 3.
Yeah.
So this will be out. So this will be out soon. No, soon. It is Sunday. Is it this? What the date? It's Sunday the 2nd. So this might be out this week. The couple of weeks after that will be part 3 of the Haran campaign. Won't it?
Yeah.
So we'll make it work somehow.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
We will get there. We're just trying to grow the channel. At the moment, we have 244 subscribers. Thank you very much for everybody. I really appreciate you subscribing and all that, don't we?
Oh yes, it's all appreciated.
You know what I mean? So right. So do all the good stuff. Like, share, subscribe, comment. And most of all, remember,
don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick. Laters.